I spoke with a local broker tonight who feels the time is right to end the moratorium, which he says puts an unfair burden on landlords. But on the other hand, there are concerns this decision could lead to a wave of evictions at a time when the Delta variant is on the move and cases are on the rise. In a 6-3 vote Thursday, the Supreme Court decided to block a temporary ban on evictions, a decision that could impact about 3.5 million people who say they could get evicted, according to data from the U.S. Census.
Initially, the rationale behind the moratorium was to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So now at this point, as we're sending our kids back to school full time and the vaccine having been available for so long, I think ending the moratorium now is the correct decision that's going to help landlords and tenants move forward.
Justin Del Giudice is a broker for Greater CT Real Estate and has worked in the industry for the past 12 years. He says eviction is a last resort for landlords.
The way that the eviction moratorium was structured kind of placed an unfair burden on the landlords. They're still responsible for paying their mortgage, taxes, insurance, and all other associated costs with the rental property, and they may not be receiving the rent to offset those costs.
The rationale behind the ruling: the court, split along party lines, felt the CDC lacked authority to reimpose a moratorium without authorization from Congress. Some tenant advocates are concerned this could lead to a rise in evictions, but local leaders want residents to know there are resources available for both landlords and tenants faced with eviction. Unite CT has an emergency rental assistance fund. They also work with the Homelessness Mitigation Mediation Project, a collaboration between the Department of Housing and the Quinnipiac University School of Law.
It brings the parties together with a facilitator, a neutral who's trained to help them come up with some suggestions and solutions that are unique, because no case is the same, and they can find ways that work for them, whether it's monetary compensation from the state, and we can help them divide that, whether it's sometimes doing a little work around the apartment that they rent to work off some of the arrearage. Sometimes landlords will also forgive portions if there's not enough funds to cover it completely.
We have links to housing assistance resources on our website, fox61.com. We're live in Hartford. Alicia Machado, Fox 61 News.